Hey guys, going live. I'm about 5 minutes early. Checking out my good time shirt. I'm going to open it on the computer so hopefully I can see questions easier here. Let's see. As you come in the room, I know I'm supposed to start at 6, but say hey and where you're from when you come in the room. Hey, Culture Lifestyle Marvel, what's happening? All right, I know y'all from Florida. Just kind of getting set up a little early here. Um, got my laptop, so when I'm looking off, I'll be looking at my laptop so I can see the questions. Trying to go a little more high tech. All right, when you come in, say where you're from. Say hey. Lexington, South Carolina. Who is that? Jose. You know, I'm from Lexington, or actually West Columbia. I didn't know that. Let's see. Jose, I'm from, I was born and raised in West Columbia. All right, we got St. Augustine, Florida, Colorado. All right, let's see. Culture, Lifestyle, Travel says hit that like button. Do that for me if you don't mind. That's just a push of a button. We're going to get started here about 6. I'm just getting going a little early. Got a list of things to go over. Now tell me where you're from. Crystal River. Who was that? Captain Mitch Rowe. Got one more video coming out. Captain Mitch Rowe. Boy, if y'all looking to do a little fishing, a little scalloping up in the Crystal River area, check out Captain Mitch Rowe. Mitch, what's your business name? I forget off the top of my head. Say that in there, Mitch. Captain Mitch, you'll see in this last video I'm about to do, he does also guides fishing, redfish, and all kind of stuff. Lived on State Street, West Columbia. Okay, I'm right off of number 1. I was living just off number 1 in West Columbia, like near the Oak Grove area, kinda. Born and raised there. All right. Hopefully people don't start texting me. I don't know if y'all can see them when they pop up. Mullet Key Outfitters, Captain Mitch Rowe. Guys, if you're looking to, Mitch, you might as well throw your phone number in there too. People, when they see this and hear this, they can look back on that and find your phone number. Captain Mitch was I can't say enough good things about him. We had a great time and very well priced. I can't get over how well priced he is. Tacos 05, what's happening, buddy? Where are you from? Kansas, Jim from Kansas. I've been doing really good, y'all. This morning, if I look a little tired, it's because I got up 6 and we done a kayak trip from 1 mile from my house where I'm about to show you. And it was on what's called the Peace Creek Drainage Canal. Oh, that's Victor. All right. Taco 05, why don't you put your name? Then I know who you were, Victor. Oh, he's a crazy one. I might see him. Let me finish this story, and Victor, he's probably gonna be down there where I pull out. Right 1 mile from my house, I put in a kayak this morning to start the first leg of the trip. In a way longer, I'm gonna pull out in Charlotte Harbor. If y'all remember, down there in Charlotte Harbor where the Pelican Bay trip was, but that creek actually starts 1 mile from my house. It's pretty cool. So we did 5 hours this morning, wore us out. You're gonna see why. In this section of the creek is cattle land, so they have all these cattle protectors. There were 5 of them that we had to port over. Jim, appreciate you liking my videos. But we had to get over these cattle things. I, of course, shot the video. You'll see it. Got skinned all up. It was a blast. But Victor Tacos 05, we're going to try to film him coming in when we go into Charlotte Harbor. He's got a place. He lives where I live in Polk County, but he's also got a place down in El Jabin. So let's get to some questions. If you have a question, you can ask me. I'm going to try. I got my computer, so when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my computer. And if you have a question, put it in there, and I'll scan back up every few minutes and see. Some of you that know my channel real well, if you know the answers, you're welcome to answer it. There's some of you that know quite a bit. Redfish are on fire, Captain Mitch says. You're up near Crystal River. Dang, I need to get up there. We need to do some more, and I'll shoot another video about that. Okay, let me get to real quick. I got in some new mugs. Now this is a old style mug. Apologize, I should have had this thing out. Let me just talk real quick about the Mug Club, the Good Times Mug Club, and what that's all about. So, the Mug Club is a way for people to assist in this upcoming trip. And what we're going to do with the Mug Club is we're going to give real-time updates. And we'll do them like in the morning, especially when we're on the boats. Me and Marty, when we're going south. And if you're part of the Mug Club for a while, it's like these free ones, like I'm doing today, will be free. But at some point, only the Mug Club members will see them. It's a way to help support. The new ones say good times is a state of mind, like it's on here, and they actually face towards you. I'll bring them up. I'll show a video coming soon about that. Kind of reminds you that good times is a state of mind. It's how you think about things, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. So if you're interested in the Mug Club, go on my website, michaeljsteen.com. Grab one of them mugs right now. They're on sale like $39. I think they're going to be $69 in probably a couple, few more weeks. Let's see. And along with that, we're going to do 2 or 3 updates a week once we get underway. So that's the way to real time keep up with what we're doing, where we're going, when we're having meetups, where to meet, and all that. So the Mug Club, check it out. What's happening? This basically video is about what I've been up to and what's happening out here at Legacy Farms. I'm sitting in the background, y'all can see, and I'm gonna spin this around in a minute, but I have 10 acres out here that I bought. Let's see if we can do this without dropping everything. And you can see the 10 acres, my 10 acres go over to them trees over there. And it's not mowed right now. There's reasons for that, and it will be. I'll explain some of that to you in a minute. Let's try to keep this thing from falling. And what's going on out here at Legacy Farms. Unbeknownst to y'all on the channel, I haven't shown what I've been doing out. Whoops. I haven't shown what I've been doing out here. I might as well hang on to it because we're going to turn the corner here. But for the last year and a half, I've been building stuff out here. As a lot of you will soon find out, because I'm going to do a full video series about this. And I'm in my truck, so I'm going to drive so you can kind of see. But the most recent thing that I have brought out here is a double-wide manufactured home. Pretty bumpy. I'm gonna get out of the car here and we'll talk for a minute. For those that don't know, I've been living out here for, I'm not living out here, but I bought the property about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. Heck, it's been 3.5 years ago. And I started, I wanted to build a house, and I wanted to build it for cash. And under my ag permit, I built some other buildings that you can see down there. That's a 2-story 30 by 40 barn and another small building beside it. Well, long story short, and I'll do a whole set of videos about this so you understand what I'm talking about, but I got issues with code enforcement. And I had this guy that was off the freaking chain. Long story short, everything was dropped because of the way the stuff that he did, and he was totally wrong about. And there's a lawsuit going to be coming over that. But I don't want to get on that yet. That's a whole set of videos. So this thing is underway, being put in right now. I'm actually doing everything except for the block. All the setup was done by the company, but I'm working on the plumbing now. I've been putting in the drains. Victor, check it out, Victor. Tell me if I'm doing it right or wrong. I'm about to get him out here. But I'm working on the drains right now. Once I get all that done, let me turn around here. Once I get all that done, I got to put the AC in. The AC, I'll put that in. Got some fellas helping. They're basically will tell me what to do, and I'll do all of it. I've done it before. Where my trailer is sitting right there is going to be, I'm putting in a septic tank. I'm doing that myself. I've ordered a backhoe, a pull behind backhoe, and for all the digging of that. So I've been, a lot of people don't realize, but I've been working my butt off. So basically the last year that when I wasn't doing a lot of videos between writing the book, I was spending all my time building that. You're going to be impressed when you see the video of that. That whole thing was done without one piece of equipment. All those trusses, all those 2x6s, 2x4s, roof trusses, floor truss, I moved every bit of that up on the building by hand, me and my son, and some help I would have occasionally. But we completely built that by hand without equipment. I have all that in video, and eventually you'll see it. This code enforcement thing is why I haven't shown very much of that. So I'm going to walk back towards the truck, just kind of giving you some view here. I'm carrying a battery too. This is where the property starts right here. Runs down that road to that 90, turns, and goes over, like I said, to that tree line. That's the front part of the house. So I've been working hard. Now, why am I doing all this? Like now, why I'm building the site-built house. This is what this video is about. Let me get in the truck. Won't have any interruptions. So, in my planning, y'all all know we're starting a great loop, and we're starting it in this spring of 21. And in my planning, after dealing with code enforcement, to build a site-built house, I just wouldn't have had enough time. There'd have been no way, and I'm really didn't want to put off the trip any longer than that. So this is the route that I'm going, and then in a couple years I'll work on building something. You know, I want to build my own house, and for a major reason that as you get older, you don't want to be climbing up, you know, into a manufactured home, which it's going to have a full-length deck on that. Y'all will see that in the future. I'm building every bit of that myself. But in order for me to have a place to come back to, because if we're doing the loop, you always got to have home to come back to. And when I sold my house in Lake Hamilton, a nearby city, and put the money out here, I basically have been homeless since then. I had a camper. It was down there, and the code enforcement, you can't live in a camper on your own property, and they forced me to move it. As crazy as that sounds, but in Polk County, Florida, as well as we found in other places, you can't live in a camper in your own property. You can go down the street, which is what I did, and pay $400 a month there, but you can't do it on your own property. Just imagine that. So let's see. So that brings us to good times. Been working on good times. Been getting a lot done there. Y'all know from the water issue of the sinking, I've mitigated all the water restoration. So I mostly got that done. I put a new water pump on there. That video was all shot. I'll release that. The windlass anchor, I put a new windlass anchor on the front. Some of my people that have been out with me will be happy about that. They won't have to pull anchor anymore. It's an automatic anchor. I went to Fort Pierce on, I think Thursday it was, and picked up the material for the hard top that I'm building on the back of Good Times. If y'all remember in one of the videos, the wind tore the back off of it. Right after she almost sunk, we had a storm come through. So I'm not messing with that again. I'm putting on a hard top because I want to put solar panels on it for the reason when we start moving. Also for the batteries dying. Y'all remember that was part of the reason for the Good Times taking on water. I don't want that to happen again. So solar panels for the Great Loop, it's time, and you know, it's a good thing to do. So I will go back and answer these questions in a minute, because I'm probably going to answer a lot of these. And if you don't hear your question answered, ask it later in the video. So when are we jumping off? I have called the marina and I am leaving there. I was leaving there November the 1st, but I had to push it to December the 1st because I'm getting it hauled out right at the end of October, or right at November the 1st, doing a bottom job and several things that needed to be done. Fixing that leak like I was telling you about. So the time that the marina had was like the 29th, and it was just going to jack me all up. So I paid for one more month at the marina, and I leave December the 1st. Now, we're actually starting the loop, but in the beginning, you'll know that I'm moving it from Tampa down to Fort Myers, and then from Fort Myers, I think it's going to bring up a question I want to ask y'all. I'm probably going to leave it in Fort Myers for a little bit, which is down in there. We went to Pelican Bay, and then on over to the East Coast through the Okeechobee. Y'all know what happened there. I hit them rocks, so that gives me chills thinking about that, but we'll make it fine this time. I'll stay within the markers. And then when I get it to the East Coast, this is a question I have. And y'all put in the comments where you think I ought to move it to. So to begin with, I got 3 places. If you look on a map, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, or Merritt Island. Leave me a comment what you think after you hear me talk about each, why or where you think I ought to leave it at. So I'm kind of thinking Fort Pierce, because if y'all remember, that's where she came from. Marty and I crossed Lake Okeechobee when we hit the rocks from Fort Pierce, and we brought it to Tampa. So Port St. Lucie, the only problem with that is that inlet gets very rough. It's well known down here for that. So I'm kind of not liking that one too much. I know Fort Pierce very well. I have people that live there that I know, and I definitely want to get it further up, and as y'all will see, the stop at Port Canaveral or somewhere in that area, because I want to film and watch a few shuttles or rockets taking off. That's where they take off there at the Kennedy Space Center. So I want to stay there for about a month and try to catch a nighttime launch and a couple of daytime launches. But tell me what you think about which one that I ought to leave it in, and if we have any fans there in that area, let me know. You know how we always like to do some meetups or whatever. Shakedown cruise, Good Times is pretty good to go. Kontiki, Marty and I have been talking here. That's coming very soon. We're going to do, and he's probably on here. That's coming very soon. We're going to go down to Fort DeSoto over the islands for 2 or 3 days. We'll give y'all a heads up, because we're actually going to do a YouTube live from there. He and I together on our separate boats will hook up together. So that's coming real soon. Probably in October, probably before I haul out. I haul out October the 29th. I said that already. And I'm leaving. We're actually leaving like March. So let me explain for the people, because I keep getting this question a lot. We're going to move it down. First, we got to get it around Florida. Okay. Cultural Lifestyle Marble throw me $5. I appreciate that. The super chat. Anybody wants to donate to the fund, you know you can do that. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm gonna move it down to Fort Myers, then over to the East Coast, and from each one of them, we're gonna move it about a month at a time. Definitely, like I said, probably Fort Pierce for a month, Merritt Island for a month, St. Augustine for a month, and then Savannah, and then Charleston. Charleston in spring of 21 is where we're going to jump off to actually go. So that's how we're planning on doing that. All right, if y'all have any questions, you can start shooting them, and I'm going to start reading them. Just while we're doing that, this is a new color t-shirt that's available on the website. Good Times is a state of mind. It's nice gray. Looks really nice. It's a Gildan. It's very soft, very comfortable. So anybody that's looking to buy some, I appreciate that support. And I'm going to read some of these questions and answer them. Let's see here. Someone, J-Love, you purchased a shirt. You be getting me a picture. Anytime y'all purchase something, send me a picture of it so I can, you in it, so I can include you in the videos. Jim, appreciate it. Say he likes my videos. I appreciate that. We've answered about the loot when we're starting. Let's see. TJ, my grandson's watching. I always like to give him a shout out. You've seen him on a couple of my videos, and you'll see him on the more. Hey, buddy. You'll see him helping me with a few more. Let's see. Jose was asking to the tiny house is down there. It's not a house. It's just a storage area. It's a storage area. That's where we actually have a video. We rode the last hurricane that came through here. What, 3 years ago? Category 2. We rode it out in that. We thought it was going to hit Tampa, and we came here, and then it came over Polk County. Culture Lifestyle says about Fort Pierce is a great spot. I agree. I think that's where I want to go. It's really nice over there. I know a lot of fishing areas. I've had friends that's had boats over there and go out there a lot. The problem is you want to get over there before winter kicks in, because them storms, it pushes the waves up pretty high. Let's see. Mark says, talking about Marty's been hitting it hard. Are you going to be able to catch up? Yeah. So Good Times, I just made a trip to Pelican Bay. She's ready. She could go right today. I just want to do some upgrades. I'll definitely, like I said, I replaced a water pump this past weekend. I was over there, and she's running. She could go now, but I want to put that hard top on. I want to get the solar panels on and the bottom job before I leave. Those are that I need to do, and I still got 6 weeks to do it. So I feel very comfortable, short of something happening to me, that I'll get all that done. But Marty has been slamming it, man. He's getting all kind of stuff done. You'll see some of his videos whenever they come out. He's done a lot to Kontiki. Let's see here. All right, my battery on my phone's getting low, so we're going to wrap it up here in just a minute. Meetup in Jose's talking about will there be any meetups in Charleston? Yes, there will. There'll be meetups. There'll be meetups in every city that I just talked about, and y'all will know on our channels. That's half of the reason we're doing it. Everybody will know when we're a month or two out from your area. And we're planning meetups for sure. We love to go out and meet up with our subscribers. We'll have our kayaks, do a little fishing, and or just hanging out and talking. There obviously will be a lot of that. So definitely the meetups. Let me see. Cultural Lifestyle, I'll hit you up. Remember, when I get over there, send me a message on here or an email. I'll hook you up on that. to Mike at michaeljsteen.com. You obviously will be watching. When you see me get over there near Merritt Island, just remind me, and we'll make that happen. Anthony's talking about, he recommends Conch House Marina and River's Edge in St. Augustine. Okay, I don't know about that one, but I tell you, I love St. Augustine. That is a great city. I've been there. I brought a couple boats down before. I always make a point to stop in St. Augustine. The last boat we brought down a 42-foot main ship from Wilmington, North Carolina, and we stopped in St. Augustine. Beautiful city. I'll have a lot of videos there. We'll probably spend, like I said, a month there, so we'll be shooting a lot of videos there. So, and I'm on the Conch House Marina. I'm gonna make a point to check that out whenever I'm there. All right, guys, this is my battery. I'm not too good on my battery here. I appreciate y'all. I want to say I really appreciate all my subscribers. Help us spread the word, spread the fire, as I say. Put our channel out there. It's it helps a lot whenever you, just like any business, you can say more good stuff about me than I can ever say myself. So I appreciate the subscribers. I really appreciate y'all purchasing merchandise from the website. I got my regular video coming out on Wednesday. My regular 6 o'clock video is coming out on Wednesday. And I just remembered, I think we were talking about doing a t-shirt giveaway. Let's see. Did anybody make a comment here? Did anybody watch the video, the 2019 Alamorada video? Did anybody watch that? Comment if you did, because that's where the question was coming from. For the t-shirt giveaway. Did you watch it? Y'all might have missed that. I put that on the community chat, and you may have missed that. I don't see anybody commenting. Mike Ray, I'm with you, buddy. Don't forget to vote, guys. That's very important. A lot of our freedoms, that's very important. I try not to get political on my channel. I just say vote for who you think you need to vote for. Okay, let's see. I don't think y'all have had enough, like, people seen it, but the people that are on here didn't know about it. So I don't want to do that to you, because you wouldn't be able to answer the questions. If you didn't know that was coming, probably need to show these out a little further. I do want to say about these live chats, what my plan is going forward, just so y'all know, is my regular Wednesday night video at 6 p.m. will always go up, and I'm planning to do at least one live every week on Sunday nights, bar some major complication. And you'll get updates from now going forward. On Sunday nights, we'll do these lives at 6 o'clock. That seems to be a good time, and for people to meet up or to be here. And usually your weekend's winding down, so y'all start thinking about 6 o'clock's here. And I'm going to start putting out a little bit more earlier in the week about what to watch if you want to have a chance to win a t-shirt or something like that. So again, I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all real soon.